2006 Pontiac GTO. It's got a stock LS2 6-liter aluminum block with stock heads that have never been off the car. I've done a cam and full bolt-on. I'm about to walk you through that, and I gained over 100 horsepower to the tires. And I'm going to show you those dyno videos, and then we'll take it for a little rip. So here it is, factory 243 heads, unported, never been off the car. Factory LS2 bottom end. For the bolt-on mods, I have a duo speed over the radiator intake. I'm running a Nick Williams 102 drive-by-wire throttle body, some aftermarket fuel rails. I have some 58-pound Injector Clinic injectors, MSD spark plug wires. I'm running a colder spark plug because of the nitrous. Cook's long tube headers, ceramic coated by Jet Hot Coating with catless downpipes and a Spintech catback exhaust system. For the cam, it's a Texas Speed Tsunami version 2 cam. It's a 235, 240 duration with a 629, 615 lift. So it actually did start to snow on me last night, but I do have to run to the store today, so we're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up and take her for a little rip. Alright, so we got a little temperature in the coolant. We're about 134 on the coolant and 70 degrees on the oil temp, so I just gonna take it easy until I get to the main roads here. I like to see my coolant temp up above 160 before I give it the beans, and my oil temp up over 100 at least. So again, we're not on nitrous right now. I am running a leaded race fuel. I think it's like a 116 octane. It's C16 fuel from BP. But that's just to control detonation when I am on nitrous. And right now, currently, it's the nitrous tune is in the car. So I'm running 22 or so degrees of timing, maybe 23, I forget. I'd have to go look at my logs. But the dyno tune for motor only, I was on 29 degrees of timing, and it made 442 to the tires, which is about 120 horsepower to the tires gain over factory. So I would say on the timing that I'm on right now, very conservative. It's still over 100 horsepower. I'd say right at 100 horsepower to the tire gain. Again, intake manifold, throttle body, cold air intake. I switched to an LS3 style mass airflow sensor, full exhaust, catless, big cam. And the cam is the key. Even if you leave a factory intake manifold, throttle body, and a different cold air intake, and just do shorty headers, you don't do long tube headers or something like that, you're still going to see over 80 horsepower to the tires with a big cam. And with a mild cam, you'll still see 60 or more. Worth every penny, honestly. Go ahead and get her up to speed on the highway here. It's insane how much faster this car is over stop. Ago on the same setup, I did take it on a road trip to Boise, Idaho. It's about 4 hours each way. And set to cruise on 85. And it did perfect the whole way, no issues. I check it periodically, you know, especially before I race and stuff. It's never used any oil. It really is a great motor, these LS motors. As long as you're conservative with the tuning and you keep up with maintenance, they'll make amazing power and they'll last a long time. You ain't got to be afraid about beating it. Thanks for tuning in and checking out how I made almost 120 rear-wheel horsepower gain on my LS-powered 2006 Pontiac GTO. It's important to remember that everybody's results will be a little bit different based off of density, altitude, the temperature of the day, something as simple as wheel and tires, or the type of fuel that you get at the pump, or if you're running a different type of fuel. But this is the results I've seen in my stick shift Pontiac GTO. I'd be willing to bet that if you did a cam and bolt-on setup in your LS powered car, you wouldn't regret it. So stay tuned, because coming up here in the short future, in the next couple of days, we're going over nitrous. So I do have a full nitrous setup on this car. Right now I'm on 150 wet shot on the stock motor with those mods, and we're making pretty close to 600 horsepower. So stay tuned. And I'll walk you guys through my full nitrous setup, to include my nitrous controller, my solenoids, my purge solenoid, everything routed under the hood. It's a plate style wet shot system, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that as well. Until then, God bless you, stay safe, have a great day.